weekly sit-down with Coach Kim Mulkey, the legend, national champion, fresh off a tourney win in the Cayman Islands. Coach, it was your first time in Cayman. How'd it go?
Well, I'd much prefer to be there on vacation and
Yeah.
still be there right now. Actually, if you've never been to the Cayman Islands, I was impressed, and I would go back there for vacation. Beautiful water, and it's expensive, but safe, and you're spread out. I was impressed with the Cayman Islands, and I was most proud of our team, guys. We were, playing out of position and asking them to do a lot of things after Samaya's injury and not having Angel and Kateri Poole with us. I was a proud coach.
And it would appear that Anissa Maro, something about the water, agreed with her as well, Coach, as over the weekend she totals 65 points, 26 boards. In that Virginia game alone, very close battle, 76-73. She goes for 37 and 16, plays all 40 minutes.
And we needed her for all 40 minutes. She really, really competed, and she's an undersized post player that can take you outside and shoot it, face up and shoot it. But, boy, she's powerful. She can leap out of the gym and get some putbacks. And she did what upperclassmen should do when you've got a bunch of youth on that floor and new players. And she's happy, and she's settling in. And, everybody wants to go, well, what turned the light on? Well, listen, she's getting more minutes. The more minutes you get, the more comfortable you become.
Coach, speaking of minutes, like you basically against UVA, I mean, you play 6 players. Like, is that a conversation that you have to have, or do you have that with your team beforehand? Like, hey, here's the situation. Here's what we have to do. We've got a couple of people that are out right now, and we need you to play 40, 36, 33 minutes. Like, do you have that conversation with your team?
Well, in the film session, you have a conversation with, okay, you're going to have to play out of position a little bit. I'm going to ask you to do a couple things that you're not comfortable. An example of that would be, Flage, you have to be uncomfortable for us tonight. What do you mean, Coach? Well, you need to rebound the ball. She had 15 rebounds, and we wouldn't normally ask her to have that many. You have to be uncomfortable in situations sometimes, and she was uncomfortable, but boy, did she produce. You go into a game thinking you're going to play more players, and then the flow of the game will dictate that.
Yeah.
I never thought that Maro would have to play 40 minutes, but she did, and she was not winded. She was not gassed, and you just let her keep playing.
Coach, a massive Final Four rematch coming up in the PMAC this Thursday night. Pack out the PMAC, y'all. It's going to be an incredible game. You were very honest with us before the start of the season. I told you I thought you were playing possum when you were texting us about this Colorado team. How are you feeling about the growth of your team as it prepares to take on another very highly ranked and very good opponent?
Well, if I didn't have the injury and I didn't have the Angel situation happen, I would say I feel good. We're coming along, but let's be real. When you don't have all your pieces, you have to improvise a little bit, and we don't have all our pieces. None of us thought that there would be an injury to Samaya, who was playing her best basketball, starting for us, and so we're not comfortable. We're not poised. We don't have all our pieces yet, and it doesn't matter. You can't cancel the game. We had the opportunity to watch Virginia Tech in the Cayman. They played against Tulane and Kansas, so we got a good taste of what they do. It's very obvious there's Amara and Kitley, their 2 main scorers from last year, are back. But, it's going to be good for us either way. It will be a good game. It's a late game on television, so those that have season tickets that don't want to come out late, I know you're going to sit at home and watch in the comforts of your big couch, but we need you there. We need you there.
8 p.m.
We've sold all these tickets. Come and you can rest the next day.
Coach, I think I already know the answer to this, but, I mean, people are just asking you about things constantly. When you have a big game like this, do you feel any added pressure to like compromise on whatever it is that you've already established in terms of who's available and who's not?
No. That availability was already decided in advance.
Yeah.
And you don't, that's the thing about it is I already know who I'm going to have available, but I knew who I was going to have available a week ago, 2 weeks ago. What I did not know is that Samaya would get injured. But as far as Angel and all that, that's already been decided. And let's go play ball.
Yeah. Coach Kim Mulkey, we're so lucky she joins us every single week here on OTB. Pack out the PMAC this Thursday, 8 p.m. Final Four rematch, fresh off a win in the Cayman. Thank you so much, Coach, for making some time with us this morning. Best of luck Thursday. Can't wait to watch, and we will catch up with you again next week.
You bet. Take care, guys.